Hi everyone, it's Bobby at Bloominhearts. I wanted to show you this really cute card I made with the Bear Hug stamp set. It's this one here, the Bear Hugs, and I've made two of them. The first one has got the Papa Bear on it, and I used the Swirly Birds for the kite. And then the second one I think is Balloon Celebration, and I just put a big balloon in the corner, and then it has a polka dot stamp that goes with it, and I used the baby bear on that one. So the one I'm going to make today is Marina Mist background. Then I used a piece of soft sky, and then the white. Oh gosh, let me shut that air conditioner off. My sister done called and told me it was annoying. Okay, so this one is Whisper White. The measurements, this is a half sheet of cardstock, and it's 4 1/4 wide, 11 long, and folded at 5 1/2. And then I have the Soft Sky, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then I cut this one down a 1/2 inch, so I'd have a larger border, and it's 3 1/2 wide by 4 3/4, I believe. So what I have done is I've just taken Marina Mist and Soft Sky and scumbled in the background with the daubers, just to save time, because my sister called me last night and told me that there was an obnoxious noise in the background. I didn't realize my window air conditioning unit was making so much noise, so I turned it off, and it's going to get hot in here in Texas, so I went ahead and did as much ahead as I could so I didn't have to leave the air off too long, because it doesn't take long to heat up here. So I cut out little cloud shapes with fun foam to put on there, and I'm just going to put a bunch of balloons up at the top, and then have the little bear, and I put him on a piece of the thick baker's twine that was in the Occasions catalog, and he's the only one that's on a big balloon. I used the gold glimmer paper, and I just poked a hole in his arm and ran it through there and tied a knot. And I used this balloon punch, and I cut out a whole mess of the little balloons to put in the background, and then I put them on the foam pad that Stampin' Up has. And if you take something with a round tip, like I have this, I don't know where I got this, I've had it for years, but if you turn the balloon upside down and just go around the edges with the round tip, you can even use the end of a ballpoint pen or anything that you've got, a marker, and just go around it. It just kind of gives it a little bit of dimension. I think I saw Don Griffith do that to somebody. I believe that's who it was, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I have a whole bunch of balloons. I'm going to put these clouds down where I've got them. And I'm just going to use a little bit of, this is Tombow, but I just put it in a different bottle because it's easier for me to handle with this tiny tip. And I want the clouds to kind of overlap onto the Soft Sky cardstock. That's why I went ahead and mounted it down first. So I'm going to glue all these clouds down. Just the bigger ones are at the bottom, because if they're closer to the ground they should appear larger, so that's why I arranged them like that. And I hear thunder outside. Maybe we're going to get some rain, but that'll probably just make it hotter, make it more humid. It rained a lot yesterday. It seems like that's all we get in Texas anymore. Okay. You know, if you find that air conditioner running in the background was very stressful or distracting, I guess I should say, let me know, and I won't do any videos during the day anymore. I'll just do them early of a morning or late at night when I can turn the air off. I don't have central air here, and I can't live with it off all day long, because it is hot in Texas, I'll tell you that. We went into town yesterday to get groceries and stuff, and while we were in Walmart, it rained pretty good, and when we came out it had stopped, but it was so humid. The air just felt like you were walking into a brick wall. I thought, oh my gosh. I just can't hardly stand it. The heat is horrible. Of course, we had a reprieve this year. Usually it hits 90 in April is what they said, and we didn't hit 90 till yesterday. I think it was 92 is what they said. Okay, so there's that. Now the balloons, I'm just going to stagger a whole bunch of them up in the air, up high, and I'm going to let them hang off the edges, just with dimensionals. I don't want another balloon in there. And kind of run them at an angle sometimes so they're floating like. I had thought about stamping the balloon strings on there, but with the clouds it's going to be like next to impossible. So, and I want my the gold balloon for the bear to be over here in the corner, so I'll just let me see, we'll put one down here and maybe a pink one. I don't have a light blue one. I can put a light blue one in place of this one. And am I missing another color? Maybe a green one? That one doesn't, I didn't curl all of those up though. And then if I put him over here and kind of let his ribbon or his string curl around. I think I'll take the green one off though. And just put him right there. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, so let's put these in place. I just took a bunch of scraps and just started punching them out, the balloons. I don't want to cover up all of my clouds either. Put this one down here and let the cloud peek through. And then on the Rose Wonder stamp, there's a really cute verse that says, every cloud has a silver lining, you just have to look up to see it. So I'm going to put that on the inside when I'm done. It may be after I'm done with the video. If it gets too hot in here, if you hear a big thud, you'll know I hit the floor because I have heat exhaustion. So far it's doing good in here, but it is really hot out this morning. I took my little dog out for his time this morning, and oh man, it was already hot, and that was before 7 o'clock. So let's do a red one. Let my clouds peek through there. I'm going to lose one cloud though because of the yellow one. Maybe I can angle it up. Yeah. Okay, what else do we need? We can use this one. That's not coming off. Put this one like that. And maybe the dark blue one, and let that be it. Okay, now let's put a couple on him and a couple on his balloon. I just did him out of the gold glimmer paper. Or his balloon, not him. I stamped him with chocolate chip on Whisper White. Oh, I hear that thunder out there. Okay. I want him right here, floating over this cloud, kind of at an angle. Oh, I'm going to need a second dimensional on him because he's on that cloud. Let me put another one up under here for him. Otherwise his head's gonna sink back. I don't want that. Yeah, that's better. Let's take the dimensionals off of these. I just wrapped this string around the balloon and then caught it behind a dimensional so it looks like it's tied on the, but I didn't tie it because I didn't want the knot behind it. And I want this to kind of look like it's floating. That's why I left it so long. We'll put this gold one up here, and he's tied to that. And I can turn that off just a little bit. It's a little bit longer than it needs to be. So there we go. And there's the card. Isn't that cute? I just really like this card. It's just something different you can do with your stamps. Different ways to use them. Just kind of thinking outside the box. So I hope you like this video. If so, let me know. And if you have any comments on my having the air conditioner running in the background, please let me know, because I don't want to do it if it's distracting or obnoxious to somebody. But otherwise, I can always just film early in the morning or late at night when the sun's down. So I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and you'll know when the next one's available. Thanks a lot, guys, and you have a good day. Bye.